Welcome to Winning Strides, your gateway to the realm of horse racing. Like, share, and subscribe. Welcome, race enthusiasts. We're diving into the thrilling action of the Mysore races set for Friday, October 4th. We've got an interesting lineup of 7 races on the cards, kicking off at 2 p.m. and wrapping up by 5 p.m. First out of the gate is the Coorg Plate Division 2, tailored for horses rated 0 to 25 over a distance of 1,200 meters. Our picks for this race are horse number 4, Epsom Downs, horse number 2, Bundle Can Queen, and horse number 12, Amazing Luck. Epsom Downs chased home the favorite in her last start, running a solid second. She's stripped fitter since that effort, as suggested by her recent track trials, and looks well placed to go one better. Should be considered a strong contender and a reliable betting proposition in this lineup. Bundle Can Queen. After a few easy weight-reducing runs, this mare now drops down in class on demotion. The positive jockey switch adds to her appeal, and she's expected to be right in the thick of things when it matters most. One to keep a close eye on. Amazing Luck. Best to ignore her last run, as she's shown marked improvement in her recent gait practices and a promising mock race. With conditions now more in her favor, she's capable of springing a surprise and could be a value bet for those seeking an outsider pick. Race number 2. It's time for the second race of the day, the Coorg Plate Division 1. This race is crafted for horses rated 0 to 25 over a distance of 1,200 meters. Our standout picks for this electrifying event are horse number 8, Emeraldo, horse number 6, Brilliant Light, and horse number 4, Phoenix Surprise. Dear racing patrons, we strongly advise exercising caution when wagering on this race. Emeraldo finished with a late flourish to grab a commendable 4th in his last outing, catching the eye from off the pace. Now races without blinkers and has looked sharp in recent track trials. Should relish these conditions and looks the one they all have to beat here. Brilliant Light returns to the track after an extended layoff and is dropping down in class. She's been put through an intensive preparation regime, including gait practices and mock races, suggesting she's well-tuned for a bold show. Could strike it rich on her seasonal debut and is worth a good look. Phoenix Surprise has been given a couple of easy runs to lower his handicap mark and now drops in grade on demotion. His recent workouts indicate that he's primed for a big effort, and if he reproduces his morning form, he could easily surprise at attractive odds. A live outsider. Race number 3. We have reached the third race of the day, the Justice P. Medeppa Memorial Cup. This race is tailored for maiden 3-year-old horses over a distance of 1,400 meters. My top picks for this contest include horse number 4, NRI Victory, horse number 3, Absolute Katrina, and horse number 2, Sherpa. NRI Victory. After a promising second on debut, this filly lost her chances at the start in her subsequent run when she dwelt badly with the visor on and ended up trailing the field. Now reverts to racing without the visor and has come through a pleasing mock race. Should be given a strong chance to make amends if she breaks on level terms. Absolute Katrina changes both venue and master trainer for this outing. She has been catching the eye in her morning workouts and seems well prepared for her new stable. If she can replicate her trial form, she's capable of making a winning impression on her debut at this venue. Sherpa had a quiet introduction to racing on his debut and wasn't fully extended. Since then, he's shown significant improvement as indicated by his recent sharp final workouts. Looks set to show a lot more this time around and could be right in the thick of things at the finish. Race number 4. It's time for the 4th race of the day, the Major Sardar El Mahadevaya Memorial Trophy, tailored for horses rated 40 to 65 over a distance of 1,200 meters. Our picks for this race are horse number 6, Art Gallery, horse number 12, Il Volo, and horse number 4, Real Show. Art Gallery. His last run is best disregarded after encountering severe interference soon after the start, which compromised his chances completely. He has bounced back well and has been working impressively in the mornings. With a top jockey booked for this outing, he should be considered as the day's best bet and will take plenty of beating here. Il Volo, a winner after a switch of stables, this gelding couldn't quite replicate his form during an unsuccessful stint at Pune. Now back on a more suitable track and working nicely, he finds himself favorably placed at the scales. Should be right in the mix and could make the finish interesting. Real Show. Last run is best overlooked as it is currently under an inquiry. He has shown plenty of promise in recent workouts and looks to be in fine fettle. If all is in order, he's more than capable of springing a surprise and would be a value pick for those looking beyond the obvious favorites. Race number 5. In the upcoming showdown of the Jaya Chamaraj Wadiyar Golf Club Mysore 2000 Guineas Grade 3, the feature race of the day, tailored for 3-year-old horses only over a distance of 1,600 meters. The top picks for this race are horse number 6, the leader, horse number 4, John Wick, and horse number 7, Vivaldi. These picks are primed and ready to make their mark. The leader justified his favoritism in his last outing over the same distance, winning in commanding fashion. This colt now sports a tongue strap for the first time, which should further aid his performance. His recent final gallop was impressive, suggesting he's primed and ready to tackle this classic challenge. Should be considered the one to beat here. John Wick arrives here on the back of 2 consecutive victories, showcasing steady improvement and consistency. His morning workouts have been sharp, and with his proven form, he is expected to be right there at the finish and could make this classic showdown an exciting contest. Vivaldi made an instant impact by breaking his maiden status immediately after being gelded. He has maintained his excellent form since and looks to be progressing well. With his recent performances, he's sure to be right there at the business end of this race and is not to be underestimated. Race number 6. It's time for the 6th race of the day, the Nital Plate, tailored for horses rated 20 to 45 over a distance of 1,600 meters. Our standout picks for this race are horse number 1, Orel, horse number 8, Sky Storm, and horse number 6, Natural Light. Dear racing patrons, we strongly advise exercising caution while wagering on this race. Orel couldn't quite match strides with the in-form, confident game over the same trip last time out. This mare has stripped fitter since that effort, and her recent track trials suggest she is peaking. With the current form in her favor, she should be given a strong chance to make amends today. Sky Storm failed to justify favoritism in his last start over a sprint distance while running on promotion. The step up in trip will suit his running style much better. He's working well in the mornings, and if reproducing his earlier form, he can certainly be expected to redeem himself here. Natural Light ran a promising forward race on his first start after a change of venue and master trainer, despite racing with the hanging bit on. Now equipped with a cross noseband, this colt should find today's longer trip more suitable to his preferred running style. If he can settle early, he could be poised to spring a surprise against this field. Race number 7. We've finally reached the grand finale of today's racing action with the 7th and last race of the day. The DuPont Plate, tailored for horses rated 20 to 45 over a distance of 1,200 meters. This race promises to be a captivating conclusion to an exciting race meeting. My top selections are horse number 7, Red Hills, horse number 4, Mark 1, and horse number 6, Dalhousie. Red Hills displayed a commendable forward run in her last outing, only to be denied close home. With that effort under her belt, she has stripped fitter, as reflected in her recent track trials. This mare has a competitive edge and should be right there at the finish today. Mark 1. After a series of easy, weight-reducing runs this season, this mare now drops in class, which could be the key to unlocking her potential. Her final workout was particularly pleasing, suggesting she's primed and ready to make a bold bid on demotion. expect her to make her presence felt. Dahousie scored a smart win in a lower class before a couple of easy starts on promotion. Now, back to his favored trip. He's likely to find the competition more manageable today. With his proven ability over this distance, he should be right there at the business end and is not to be overlooked. Winning Strides, thanks you for watching. We would love it if you could subscribe, like, and share our videos with fellow patrons.